LA is too bright. Hello, twin flames. Oh, that's better. Hello, twin flames. How are you guys doing? Twin flames, divine mates. I knew my dog was going to want to come out of the backyard as soon as I got on camera. Hold on 1 second. Come on, Poo-Poo. Come on. Okay. All right, guys. Love pets. All right. So, hello. The China Psychic Love Coach, and this is going to be I guess this is a pop-up reading for the Twin Flame Collective. So I've just been getting a lot of downloads for a particular collective, and so I wanted to go ahead and do something. Hi there, thank you for the like. Oh, you know what? I was trying to bring up the chat. That's what I was doing. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me get my other phone. I got 2 phones. All right. That's what I wanted to do so I can see the chat. So I've been getting a lot of messages about the Twin Flame Collective. And lately I've just been finding it so fascinating because I've been watching the Twin Flame journey unfold in the lives of those around me and myself. And it's just so fascinating to watch. So I was guided to do this reading. I feel like I'm all out of breath. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring up this chat here. Phew. All right. I think because I'm on a perfect. I'm in an old version of is my chat even gonna come up? I don't even know if my chat's gonna come up. Well, I don't know if I can see the chat, so sorry about that. Thank you for thumbs upping. Okay. So I've just been getting so many messages, it's amazing. So okay, let me just get into it. All right, wasted enough time. So I am channeling a particular group of twin flames. And you know what, and when I say twin flames, I mean also divine mates. I really mean divine mates because I feel like the title twin flame can, put so much, cause us to put so much energy into a label, where we kind of close ourselves off and don't allow us to, oh, thank you, Empress. Thank you. Love you too. I feel like when we say twin flames, we don't consider that we can actually be better suited for a divine mate, for a particular soulmate. It's like some people, their twin flame is in the spiritual realm, okay? And they find happiness with someone on the earthly plane. So I just feel like it's best for us to, expand ourselves. Oh, by the way, there was a screw that fell out from the chair that I'm sitting on. So I really hope and pray that I do not fall straight on my ass sometime during this reading. And if I do, then so be it. It'll be funny, all right? But I pray that I don't fall on my ass. Moving forward, that was my disclaimer there. So this group of twin flames that I'm seeing, it's so, or you know what, again, divine mates. I'm going to just say divine mates, but twin flames, whatever comes out, you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's really, really beautiful because I see this ascension in both this divine masculine and this divine feminine collective. And I'm seeing this in my external. I'm feeling it with the divine feminines intuitively, but with the divine feminine collective, I can see it play out in my life. So I'm hoping that this, that I'm aligned with this collective, but we're all on different timelines. And of course, we also have to say that the divine masculine can be a female, the divine, or, a feminine, and then the divine feminine can be a masculine, all right? I don't want to use any gender or anything, or, but of course, all right? So these are just channeled messages, so sorry if they come out a little rapid, or not totally cohesive, because this is just what's coming out. But anyway, I'm just seeing how these things are unfolding in people's lives around me. And it's the most fascinating thing to see how so many people are going through the same journey in different ways, and how it's aligning people with their most amazing, best life. Because the twin flame journey, it isn't easy. You know, the lessons that you experience from the journey isn't easy. It takes a warrior, really, to go through this journey. You know, no matter at what point you step onto it. All right, let me get the energy for the Divine Masculine Collective and the energy for the Divine Feminine Collective. Divine Masculine energy of the Divine Masculine Collective, Divine Feminine Collective. It takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of power to go through this kind of journey. Like, it's interesting how people will think that power is the control of others, but really power is the control of like our inner demons. Power is the ability to transcend our past. It's the ability to go through our pain and, you know, and go shift back through it, you know, or sift back through our pain from years ago, you know, from childhood, and be able to transcend that. Like, that's what takes power. Yeah, like that's what takes power, you know. And I feel like, and strength, and I feel like that's really what we are. I'm trying to turn myself this way, hold on. And I feel like that's really what we are doing. And both, you know, on both ends. I'm hearing ancestral curses. Oops, sorry, that was probably loud. Transcending ancestral curses. Okay, 2, I'm hearing 3. So I got 4 cards for the Divine Masculine. Okay, so what energy is Divine Feminine in? Divine Feminine, Divine Feminine, energy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Lord have mercy. Okay. Ooh. Hey, you guys. I was thinking of you guys last night. Hey, I was thinking of you guys last night. But ooch. All right. Love you guys. Love you. All right. Okay, so let's see. What's going on with the Divine Masculine Collective? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Divine Masculines. Okay. So what I see for the Divine Masculines, the Alchemist, the Thief in reverse, Femme Fatale, the Addict in reverse. And I can see here that the Divine Masculine Collective is really in a place of change, is really shifting forward, is really moving forward. It's like they're turning their past, excuse me, my eyes, like what's going on? Maybe they're seeing things. Maybe they're seeing things in a new way. The Divine Masculine Collective is taking their past experiences. Love you guys, have a good night. It's like they're taking their past experiences and alchemizing them into something new. I feel like there's a lot of, you know what? Ooh. I feel like for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculines, there's a lot of going inside, but for different reasons. I'm feeling as though the Divine Masculine is going inside in order to become more in touch with their intuition. Oh my gosh, you guys. Why do I always burp when I'm on camera? Excuse me. Did I get out of frame for that one? Okay, so the Divine Masculines, I feel like they are going within to align with their inner knowing. I'll just say their inner knowing, their gut feeling, their gut instincts, their intuition. And that is them. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's so embarrassing. I don't know if it's because I'm channeling, you know, or what, but anyway, so they're becoming in touch with their intuition, and they are becoming in touch with their inner awareness and like their inner goals, their inner, you know, their inner desires, things that they haven't really been in touch with, their emotions. They're going within. Oh, they're getting in touch with their Divine Feminine. That's what it is. That's their Divine Feminine side. So check this out. So the Divine Masculine is coming into union within themselves, right? I think I had a hair in my eye. I'm so sorry, guys. Excuse me. Lives. So the Divine Masculine is going within and entering into their Divine Feminine energy. Simultaneously, this is how the journey goes. The Divine Feminine is tapping into, going within in that energy of self-love, but not any kind of self-love, in the energy of putting herself or himself, whatever, divine feminine, putting themselves first. Now, what do I mean by that? Divine feminines, we have the ability, or we have the tendency to want to give, to want to love. We have so much unconditional love, right? So we want to give that out. We want to share that with everyone. We want to share that with the world. We want to share that with who we think is our divine counterpart. You know, we just want to give that love to the people that we love. So it has caused us to focus outward a lot. And you know what I'm also hearing? That can cause us to expect things from others that we, you know, really aren't entitled to expect. You know, we can't really expect anything from anybody. Nevertheless, the divine feminine is going within to practice like radical self-love, which means putting herself first. Oh, excuse me, you guys. Okay. You guys, excuse me. My charger's acting messed up. Let me put this other charger here. Oh, did I knock the camera? Sorry, guys. All right, I'm just going to do this. My bad. I don't know why. My charger stopped charging. It's one of those from Amazon. All right, that should be good. Close. Close. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully it doesn't like mess with the angle too much. My bad, you guys. I don't know. I've been having technical difficulties, which is why I came on a little later. Anyway, thank you for forgiving me. Okay. So the divine feminine is going within in order to really put herself first. And the beautiful thing is that is her embodying her divine feminine energy, which I feel like a lot of divine feminines have embodied the divine masculine energy just because of maybe challenges or traumas from the past or something like that. Or like, you know, maybe this was just modeled. Every circumstance is different. But the divine feminine is really tapping into her energy, and she's also putting things out. I'm hearing she's putting things out into the 3D, like through creative work or pursuing her passions, or the divine feminine and pursuing their passions. You know, you're pursuing your passions as a divine feminine. I'll just talk directly to you. Pursuing your passions, creative work, doing what it is that you love. Some of you are tapping more into your spirituality. I don't know why I did this. You're tapping into your spirituality. You're tapping into, you know, your intuition, your gifts that maybe you didn't know you had, that you're strengthening. You're just tapping into all this beautiful stuff, into your abundance. Whatever it is that you're doing is leading to an abundance in whatever area that you felt as though you have been lacking. So that can be an abundance of love. That's an abundance of spirituality. That's an abundance of money, an abundance of health, whatever it is. That was a big message. That was a big download. So this is showing that the divine masculine and divine feminine collectives are mirroring each other, because that energy from the divine feminine of bringing what's being downloaded from the 5D, the creative gift, the whatever it is, out into the world, is her tapping into her divine masculine energy. I know that I've had times where it's been really easy for me to just be in the spiritual world and not really consider what's going on in the 3D. But at this time, it's like I'm all about that 3D. I'm all about taking what comes from the divine feminine energy of, you know, intuition and connecting with above and putting that forth. So that's the energy that divine feminines are in and divine masculines are in. So as you can see, both are coming into union with themselves, which those of us, I feel like this group, you've been on the journey for a while. Most of you have been on the journey for a while, especially divine feminines. I know there are more feminists who watch my channel, but divine masculines, hello too. I feel as though, you know what, I lost my train of thought, but I was saying that the divine masculine, divine feminines who are watching this, those of you who are brought to this reading, this really shows that both parties are aligning with the best parts of themselves and embodying all of their powers, the divine masculine and the divine feminine within, which aligns both counterparts for union. So I really like that energy. And I just looked down and saw this for the Divine Feminine artist. The Divine that's crazy. I just saw that. So the Divine Feminine is tapping into, ooh, she's really tapping into her intuition. She's really tapping into the vision that she has for her life. Creating something. You see how she's like painting. Some of you can be painting. Some of these masculines, they can be manifesting or into chemistry or mixing things to make a product, mixing things to make their own, you know, whatever it is, gift. I forgot I have my little pencil here. So from the Divine Feminine, she's really seeing life in a new way by trusting her intuition. Now, the Divine Masculine here, I feel like, let's see what's going on here. Okay. You know what I honestly feel? I feel like there are many Divine Masculines, or what's coming up here is a Divine Masculine who is perhaps involving himself with other feminines. Now, feminines, don't get, you know, crazy over this, but doing this because it's allowing him to realize how, and this, you know what, this can not even be people. This can be not even like other parties. This can be anything, a person, place, or a thing. Anything that draws someone in, anything that's enticing. So I'm feeling like this Divine Masculine here is recognizing how these things, how these addictions, how these comforts that really aren't healthy are affecting them and taking away from them, and really not like keeping them from opening their heart. You know, they can be easily seduced by things, but the beautiful thing is that's being recognized. They're realizing that they're compromising their integrity and their honesty for an addictive pattern. And we can't heal what we don't see, right? So I really like that. All right. So let's see what's going on. I feel like I'm talking so loud. What's going on with the Divine Feminines here? So again, the Divine Feminine is, you know what? She's really in a self-love energy. So Divine Feminine, you're really in a self-love energy. I see that both collectives are moving towards exactly where they are meant to. I see that Divine Feminine, you're really tapping into some abundance, or you're tapping into, you know, something that brings you riches in some area. If you already have all the monetary riches that you want, this can be in joy. This can be in, you know, I don't know, enlightenment, creativeness, whatever it may be. So it looks like, yeah, there's a lot of creativity that you have going on. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Look at this. Wait. I mean, you can't really look because the words are kind of small, but we have the Divine Masculine as the alchemist, right? Now he's mixing things to create something. And then we have here the Midas or the miser in the light attribute, who has the ability to turn anything into gold. That's what an alchemist does. Boom, that's mirroring right there. How crazy. That's mirroring. So this is further proof that both collectives are aligning. And I love that. Divine Feminine Collective. You know what it is that she's doing? Divine Feminine, you are tapping into that real sense of self-love. And again, we mean that radical self-love, putting yourself first, putting the energy towards yourself first, you know, as opposed to focusing outward. That is the job of the feminine, right? The feminine is the yin energy. The feminine receives. I see that you're really tapping into self-love, self-care, self-acceptance, self-compassion, which is wonderful. And that's bringing more passion into your life. That's bringing more appreciation of yourself. And it's allowing you to appreciate the things in your life, even this journey, and the lessons that it has brought you, right? I feel like switching to this one for some reason. Okay. Now, I see that you are healing from, this can be either an overprotective, like growing up in an overprotective environment, or feelings of abandonment. You're becoming stronger, divine feminine. Some of you weren't really allowed to like grow up, have your own opinion or something like that, you know. Maybe you felt like tied to the past really strongly, and you're moving forward past that. So you, here it is. You're moving forward past generational curses and generational patterns and, you know, the things that haven't been working. And this puts you in the best place. This puts you in the best place because that's what you're here to do. This group of divine feminines that I'm talking to. You're here to transcend generational curses. You're here to transcend negative generational patterns and clear the karma and do all that amazing stuff. You're meant to leave the past behind. Leave the past in the past. Leave that ancestral wounding behind. Okay? And this can come through either you are aligning with your best self, and that's something, you know, that's a change in your family, you know, history. Or, you know, many of you are going to be having children, and the way that you parent these children is going to be different from the generations before. And that's a beautiful thing. Because again, you're working to heal these patterns. So let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine Collective. What lessons, what's going on with the Divine Masculine Collective? What lessons will come the Divine Masculine Collective is facing, and then we're going to do the Divine Feminine. So Divine Masculine, I'm hearing 5, 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5. Let me pull another card for this one. This one kind of is weird. All right. Okay, we got the Divine Masculine. Let's look into the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. What's going on with the Divine Feminine? Oh, okay. We're ready. Okay. Divine Feminine. Oh. All right. Gotta take a sip of wine. I forgot I had wine, you guys. Cheers. I forgot. And then I gotta drink some water though. How fucking great is water? I've been drinking a lot more water lately, and now I can tell like how dehydrated I've been. Water. Okay, anywho. Now when it comes to this, I see different energies coming out for both of the collectives. Now the Divine Masculine Collective, what you're going through is, okay, both collectives are leaving the past behind. What you are leaving behind, Divine Masculine Collective, is materialism. Looking at relationships as an agreement, or that you have to have some kind of, I'm hearing some kind of like level of success, or that you have to prove yourself through your actions, or what you, not your actions, excuse me, but what you have. I'm hearing, excuse me, my throat chakra got blocked. I'm hearing relationships from all right, excuse me. Relationships from a more surface place. Relationships from a more surface place. All right, not really out of the place of love, but more surface. What can I give this person, or something like that. And now the divine masculine, you are really recognizing, you're seeing things. You're really seeing things, and you're seeing what changes need to be made. And I feel you are excited about these changes. Really, you're like you're down. I'll just say that you're down for it. Like, you're with it. You're like, okay, let's do this. Like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good for me. And you know what? That's what the Divine Feminine Collective is going into also. Yes, there's some hesitation, but I feel as though the Divine Masculine Collective I'm connecting with, you can see the benefits. You know why it's better to move forward than to stay still. And you realize that you have had relationships that have been very dominating. Perhaps you've had dominating karmic partners. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling you've had dominating karmic partners, or dominating connections in general. Maybe this is even growing up. And now you are realizing that you don't need to have that fear anymore. That fear of everybody. You're really recognizing this. And that took a lot for you to see things in a new way. For you to have this recognition that relationships don't have to be the way that they've been in the past. Divine Feminines, you are really connecting with love, commitment, marriage. You're recognizing how you are the GOAT. You are the best. You are, the greatest of all time. You are the best that you're the best experience a man will ever have, right? Or a masculine, whatever. But you are the best. And you are realizing that, and you are aligning with that. No, you're not aligning with it, you're accepting it. You're accepting it. It is what it is. It is what it is, It's because of the work that's been done. We've just done the work to be our best selves. Shit. We didn't realize that it was going to bring us to this point. Those of us who have been on the journey for a long time. But, you don't even have to consider yourself being on the journey. Thank you for thumbs upping. You don't even have to consider yourself being on the journey. It's just the work that you've done over the years. Blessings. The work that you've done over the years. It's like you've arrived at this place where because Divine Feminine, you have always moved forward in love. As many times have you been hurt, as many times have you felt rejected or taken advantage of or abandoned or you were ghosted, as many times you got back up and you kept going and you kept putting that energy into yourself, the energy that you needed to. And you got back up and you tried again. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. That's what I'm hearing, right? By Aaliyah. And that is a love song. On our way. You sure about the first day? What about the next day? I'm getting chills so I can feel that one's on. Oh, shoot. Okay, so this is definitely for twin flames who are kind of taking their time away from each other or kind of disconnecting energetically, because both are to experience their own lessons right now to come together. And it's a beautiful thing. So let me just say this. If you are one who is not unsure about your connection, but not really in connection, or there's some kind of separation, you are at the right place at the right time. Don't even worry. And if you're a Divine Feminine in particular, you know this. This isn't anything that you don't know. You know that things are going to be okay. This is just a confirmation for you, all right? Okay. So I have here the card of soulmate. I have here a new or revived relationship with a soulmate. So Divine Feminine, you're doing the work that you need to do. As you do the work, your Divine Masculine. It's just so fascinating to me how as one excels, the other one excels as well. These are two totally separate people. two totally separate people. Of course, divine feminine, divine masculine make, you know, one beautiful yin yang. However, we are separate, and we're separate. We are our own people, right? We're our own people. So, you know, it's where I was just like, let me make sure I don't have lipstick in my teeth. Anyway, we're our own people, you know? But it's just so interesting how two people can be so connected and go through the same process and excel when, you know, arise and not arise, but, you know, I can say expand or ascend as the other one does. It's just fascinating. That's what fascinates me, you know? And people can be not even in recognition with their divine mate, and they still go through the same thing. These people are still, you know, the two are still ascending at the same rate to come together. I don't know. It's just fascinating. So anyway. Okay, so I see here, divine feminines, you're coming into a new relationship. Your job right now is to just relax. Just chill, hang out, take care of yourself, drink some wine. Look at that. What does it say? My horoscope said this would happen. Study some astrology or whatever your interest is. Read, I don't know, play golf, whatever it is that you like to do, all right? Whatever it is that you like to do that. Do that. Divine feminine, whatever it is that you like to do that. It is essential for you to focus on yourself. And I know that has been a challenge for us divine feminines in ways that we have not even been cognizant or aware of. Nevertheless, the only way, all right, I'm just going to say straight up, I mean, this is the information that I get told. And this, you know, I'm channeling messages here, so this is what I'm getting. The only way, divine feminine, for you to come into union, for you to manifest your dream life, for you to cash in on your divine blessings for the work that you've done thus far. You got to do a little bit more, and that little bit more is turn the focus inward. So when you want to focus outside, what is my divine masculine doing? What is going on? I don't know why. Is this what we do? Oh my God. But when we're like, okay, what is going on outside of us? No. Focus inward. The more you ascend and the better you are, the more you're going to attract your divine counterpart, whoever it is that is meant for you, whoever it is that God has for you. Also, the more abundance, the more wealth, the more happiness, the more like materials, the more everything, the more friends, the more connections, the more fun, the more adventure, everything, right? The higher the vibrations you are going to feel. Just trust me on that one, you know? Trust them on that one. This is channeled information, so you don't even have to believe me, believe them. You know, I'm channeling it for this collective. So divine feminines, even if you want to focus on who you think is your divine counterpart, going after that or focusing on that, it is essential if you want to attract what you want to be in the attracting energy, which is inward. All right? You can continue to focus outward if you really want to. All right? You're an adult. Excuse me. You're an adult. You're entitled to do what you want. Okay? Divine feminine, as you take this time to give to yourself, look what you're attracting. Commitment in marriage. You are becoming the most ideal version of yourself. You're in a period right now. You're wifey in training, or your husband in training, Divine Feminine. That's what you are right now. You're wifey in training, your husband in training, daddy in training, whatever you want to be. All right? You're in training. So, whoops. Get on that and have fun. Have fun, because I mean, it's your desired life, right? And yes, it has been burdensome to you. It has been burdensome. What the hell? It has been burdensome to you. There has been disappointment. You know, you have experienced some losses here. Yeah, of course. But you know what is bringing you achievement and achievement and good fortune, because you're at the end of this learning circle here, and you're really attracting lasting love and happiness. Okay. So a lost love, okay? Your divine masculine energy has brought you new inspiration that is leading you successfully to a new, a significant love relationship with your divine counterpart, all right? There's success and perseverance, because you kept moving forward. You kept moving forward. You kept moving forward. And now you're bringing in joyful times, okay? If you want to build a family, you're bringing in that too. You got new opportunities coming up, and it's all because this time of solitude and meditation that you took, this patience and this progress is going to pay off for you. You've been taking a stand on yourself. You've been setting boundaries. You've been saying what you're not going to accept. Hold up, let me put these together in a neat way. What you're not going to accept here. So now you have a lot of faith that things are really going to pay off for you. All right. Your relationships are becoming much more balanced, and things are going to change very suddenly. All right. So take the time to reflect, you know, and you could be doing this as an upcoming energy, taking the time to reflect on this transformation, but also take time to reflect on how far you've come, who you were before, who you are now. Become centered, and that will allow you to become centered and balanced and see this soulmate connection in a new way. There's going to be a positive transition with your divine masculine, because again, you have reached an end. I wasn't planning on this story. The story just came out, guys, so I take the messages that are coming out. You've reached the end of a learning phase. Both of you guys have reached the end of a learning phase, and you're exactly where you need to be. And where you are meant to be is leaving the past behind, and there's a major ending and a new beginning, because you guys have both really tapped into your intuition about the past. You want to move forward, all right, towards the life that you want, your unique path, not the path that others have wanted you to go on. Divine masculine is not the path that people, divine feminine is that people try to stifle you with, you know. It's so interesting how, I was just talking to my therapist about this today. By the way, I don't mind it to say I have a therapist. Everybody should have a therapist. Does your insurance cover it? Okay. Even if you guys just talk about football. Okay. Shit, now I lost my train of thought. Oh well, it'll come back. All right. So you're making decisions here. You're making decisions here. All right, you're making the right decisions to bring balance. And it's like, it's a mutual energy. It's a mutual energy. Look at this. You're reassessing. And now, you know what I'm picking up now? Mirrored energies. So this is both collectives. Reassessing for a beginning and a fresh start. And this, I like this message that I'm getting up. Okay. So, I don't know why I just got so excited. The divine masculine collective. Okay, both of you have your divine mission. Both of you are healers in some way. The collective that I'm talking to, you're healers in some way, whether that be through art, speaking, having a platform, music, cooking, dancing, whatever it is, performing, whatever it is, right? The divine feminine collective is, shoot. Those quite the message that just came through to me. Excuse me, guys. I gotta put on some air. Let me pound it. Let me get this message real fast. Let me turn on some air. It's hot in here. Okay. So what I'm getting is the Divine Feminine Collective. You are doing what? Hold on. There's something that's going on, whether there was a change. Of course, it was a download. It was a download. Okay, we'll just say that. You've received a download that is leading you towards putting that energy outward. And you know what I just got in my mind's eye? I just got Isis. How after the story of Isis and Osiris, how after Osiris went down to the underworld, or after, you know, he went down to the underworld, or whatever they call it, in that, you know, whatever, how she became a healer and a helper, and she helped other people, and was like a caretaker for others, you know. So it's like out of her pain, she was able to help others, be there for others, give to others. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling for the Divine Feminine. For the Divine Masculine, I'm hearing they're helping others by helping themselves. You're helping others by helping yourself. That's what I'm hearing. And that's bringing sudden change to both of your lives. A lot of Divine Feminines are recognizing, I'm getting the Empress, their inner desires. I hear what lights you on fire. So is the Divine Masculine. So it's mirrored. You're looking at how your past, you both are looking at how your past relationships have been destructive and what it is that needs to transcend in order for you to have a traditional relationship. Thank you for thumbs upping. In order for you to have a traditional relationship, so you have reached a new level of growth, both of you, which is bringing you together to craft a relationship with your soulmate. Game day, bucket go boom. That's the end of that day. All right, I wasn't expecting that story to come out, but it did, so I'm just gonna roll with it. All right. Now, I see that we're 42 minutes in. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are too. Honestly, I'm not even ready to stop. I don't really care how long the video is. I want to get the deets. And I wasn't planning on going knee deep up in this. So let me see if I should just go with the cards to wrap this up here. But I feel like, okay, should I go with these? Yeah, I feel like there's more. So you know what? I'm just going to clear the table because I feel like we're moving on. I'm going to move on to the tarot now. And it's interesting because I don't think I've ever really like shuffled and pulled tarot on like Alive or whatever before. But I don't know, I was just being guided to. So we gonna do what it do. All right, my boobs. So I have my Urban Tarot deck. Freaking love this deck. She can't even see that. Freaking love this deck. It's beautiful. Hey, boo. Hey. Mwah. All right. You know what? I was thinking about you today because I was thinking about classic rock. And I was like, man, I want to listen to some rock right now. All right. So let's go ahead and see. Excuse me if this is like super loud. Let's go ahead and look into, okay, this is what I want to ask. I want to ask for both collectives, excuse me, thank you for thumbs upping, what the energy of the Divine Masculine with the energy of the Divine Feminine is, as well as what is their karmic lesson, the advice to get through that, and the outcome. That's what I want to ask. Because I don't want to just ask what's going to happen, because we have the ability to change our outcome with our actions. And that is what this collective is doing. That's exactly what this collective is doing. Right? I'm gonna have to listen to Heart after this. I just have to. I just have to. I was thinking about today how I'm like, man, I'm such a rocker. Like, I don't know, I just love all music. I love music. Y'all like my TLC shirt? Hey, I just cut it last night. Okay, I dropped cards. Okay, because I dropped a card, I'm gonna take it. Ah, that's funny. This is me. Ah. But anyway, excuse me. It's like, pay attention, girl. Snap, snap. That's what I'm hearing you guys say. Pay attention. Yes, Muhammad, I love it. That's what it's all about right now for both collectives. We're both realizing that. With the Divine Masculine Collective, they're realizing that it's like you guys are realizing that what it is that you want for yourself is it. Maybe other people wanted things for you. You want justice for yourself. What I'm feeling from this card is Divine Masculines. There could have been times, or you've been in an energy where you have placed others' opinions, others' beliefs, what they felt was right for you above your own opinion, above your own like gut feeling, above your intuition. Because you see how the mask is kind of covering his third eye? It's like your third eye, you've been kind of blocking it, listening to, look at the police badge, to those who you felt were of a higher status than you. And I'm feeling like you felt like, okay, that's how to keep things in balance, but really you're realizing that, you know what, I need to speak my truth. You see, he's holding the Ace of Swords. He's holding the Sword of Truth. I need to speak my truth because I want justice for myself. When I lay down at night, guess who's in my head? Me, not you. That's what the Divine Master is saying. It's me, not you. So if I'm in a place of regret, guess why? Because it's like I'm not in my truth. It's time to live my truth. It's time for my justice. Let me take this blindfold off. Let me see what beautiful possibilities are available to me. And let me intuit that. Let me feel it. Let me imagine it. And let me see it. Let me go after it, you know? It's time. Look at that. There's been so much inner strife, Divine Masculines. You've experienced so much inner strife. Okay, what is it that others want from me? I want to do this. What is it that I want for myself? I want to do this. Inner strife. What side is going to win? But there's a side of you that knows what it is that you want. It's like, what game do you want to play? And what I'm hearing is that the battlefield you want to die on? You know, people telling you this is what you need to do. Like, okay, you need to be a doctor because the whole family is doctors. Well, what if I don't want to be a doctor? What if I want to paint? What if I'm a painter? Well, you need to be a doctor. Is that the battlefield you want to die on? Do you want to be tied to that? Do you want to be tied to what isn't serving you? Do you want to be tied to the past? Do you want to be tied to unhealthy energies, unhealthy bonds that are only bringing inner strife, inner pain, like you're battling yourself? It's like there's an angel and a devil there, right? The devil. This is bondage. This is inner strife, like you're of two minds of this. I want to do this. No, I want to do that. I want to do this. No, I want to do that. But it's like, oh, I can just stay in this devil energy because whatever, I'm sexy or like whatever, like, you know, this makes me look good. But it's like, but I know what I really want. Is it justice to myself to not pursue my greatest desires? This is what you're saying, Divine Masculine. Whoa, there's a random card right here. What card is this? Okay. So you're tapping into your intuition. You're tapping into that feminine energy, the divine, I was going to say the divine priestess, the high priestess. So guess what? You are, look at the energy you're transitioning from. And this is not like a really feminine energy. It's just, you're tapping into your intuition. You're tapping into yourself. You're caring for yourself now. You know, I'm hearing Maya. It's all about me, 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 me. So it's like, you're like, you know what? Thank you for your opinion, but I have my own. I'm going to go after what makes me happy. Yeah, I've been this person in the past. You know what? I also feel like Divine Masculine, you've been a particular person in the past. And I'm particularly hearing a type that, like, you know, has had addictions or things like that, or whether it be sex, you know, drugs, rock and roll, whatever it's been. And that's, you know, it's like that has created so much strife now, and your justice is to have, you know, tap into this intuition. Because, you know, I kind of lost my train of thought, but look at that, because being in this energy is only bringing you sorrow. Yes, you've had a lot of heartbreak in the past. Yes, you've had a lot of challenges, but you can look at the difference of these bathtubs. So in this bathtub, to me, it looks like, honestly, and I mean, trigger warning, this is kind of gruesome here, but it's like, to me, this looks like somebody, oh yeah, exactly. Somebody cut themselves. You see, there's a razor and there's blood draining into the bathtub. But look at the energy that you're in now. Divine Masculine. This is healing, self-healing, self-care, envisioning the future. When people are in this place, they're not seeing the future. They're seeing the present. And I didn't mean to hold it. Wait, did I just hold that upside down? I didn't mean to hold it upside down, but it shows that you're moving out of this energy. So that's really positive. And now you're moving forward towards luxury. You're moving forward towards a relationship that's so positive, so comfortable. This is like your best friend and your lover. Like, you're so comfortable, you can just sit in silence with one another and be happy. Like, this is, you know, a really beautiful type of relationship here. This is soulmate relationship. This is a beautiful, long, like, standing connection. Again, with like your best friend and your lover. You're working together here. And you're ready to do this because you've been working on yourself as well, Divine Masculine. And look what it's bringing in for you once again. Abundance, happiness, joy, excitement, everything that you want. And you know why? It's because you came out of that shell that you were in. You dropped that mask. You dropped the mask. You came out of the shell that you've been hiding in. You know, you're allowing yourself to be seen, you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable, you're stepping out and you're coming out of that. Yes, you've had a lot to think about, you've had some hard times, you know, you've been really in the inside, but there's so much more hope now. So you see the future here. You know, you see that there are positive changes here. And guess what? You know absolutely that this is bringing you pleasure, good sex, abundance, the finer things in life, love. You feel it, all right? Don't act like you don't. All right, so I'm being guided to actually, for the Divine Feminines, pick up the cards and do another thing, because I'm wondering how many of the same cards will come up. I was trying to think of another cheers. Well, next time. Brain didn't get that far. Because I don't think Mazel Tov is a cheers, right? I don't think that's a... No, it's not Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov. Okay, anyway. I'm not even going to say it was in my head. All right. So Divine Feminine, what's the Divine Feminine going through right now? What is their energy? What is their... what karma are they going through, Divine Feminines? How to get through that, what's the best advice, and the outcome. Well, damn. First card out, the 10 of Cups. Look at that. And this says, you know what? It says say, I don't know how to pronounce this word. Say, I'm not even going to try. Whatever that word is right there. All right, it says that. But this is such like, you know, it's funny, I hear, shit. I hear gaiety. All right, we're just going to say gaiety. All right, and here, I'm in support of my fellow LGBTQ community, okay? I ain't saying this in a bad way, all right? We fam down. So, okay, so GLBTQAX. Anyway, ABCDEFGHIJK Anyway, so excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, y'all know what I mean, though. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know. Y'all, if you know, you get the joke. Anyway. So I feel like this is gaiety. I feel like this is happiness, joy, like all the beautiful feelings that you can experience. This is spirituality. This is communication. You know what I'm seeing here? Wait. RG, what is it? RGB for red, the rainbow. Red, RGB. Red, orange, yellow, blue, green, violet, right? RGB. You know what I just realized? The rainbow has the same colors as the chakra system. Red for the root, red, orange as a sacral, yellow, sacral, yellow as a solar plexus, Roy G, green for the heart chakra, Biv, blue for the throat chakra, indigo for the third eye chakra, violet for the crown chakra. Well, damn. Is this something that everybody's known? Am I late, or did I just figure that out? Let me know. I never realized that. So guess what? That's saying that all the beautiful things that you can feel, all your chakras are activated, you get all the beautiful energy, you know, of the, that just kind of tripped me out. I don't know. I didn't know that. You know, sometimes I'll be figuring things out late, but like, is that something that we all knew? Or is that something that like, I just figured out? I don't know. I'm hungry. Okay. So, divine feminines, yes, you've gone through a lot of disappointment. You know, you've gone through a lot of disappointment, but your disappointment allowed you to look at situations for what they are, kind of catalog them and see like, okay, what is it that I need to do? What is the formula? What do I need to have? What is it that I need to do in order to have the most success? It's like you made it out the mud. It's like the lotus that grew out of the mud, that grew out of the sewer, right? And you're like, all right, I hacked this shit. I got it. This isn't a hacker card, but you're like, yep, this is a day trader. You're like, yep, I figured out the formula. I know what to do. You're coming out of a place of oppression. You've been feeling oppressed. You've been feeling oppressed, but things are soon changing for you. And things are going to become much more balanced. And this is also a message to stay still. I'm hearing be still and know. What is that from the Bible? Be still and know. Just stay still. Stay still. You know, when you're in jail, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing, right? The Four of, the Four of Swords. In the traditional tarot, they're just resting. You know, this person is resting and meditating. Doing nothing, boom, gives you the thumbs up. Take care of yourself, all right? I'm hearing 3 more. And then I'm going to look at, damn. And then I'm going to look at how these are manifesting in a 3D for each group. 1, divine feminine. 2, that's what's up. And 3. All right. Okay. All right. Divine feminines. I mean, this is kind of a repeat message, but this is kind of a repeat message, I feel. But yes, through your challenges, you've gained a lot more compassion. Through your challenges, it's like, you know, failure doesn't mean failing in a situation or feeling like a situation has not worked out does not mean that you are a failure as a person. And because you have experienced a situation that has not manifested the way that you wanted to, or you feel like it didn't work out, that causes you to gain more compassion for yourself. That causes you to look at things in a new way. I feel like you have so much love, so things are really moving forward for you, even though you can't see. Look, there's a lot of pleasure for you too. And you know that though. You see it. Even though it's night, even though it's dark, you know that this is coming for you. Because you take dominion over your life. So guess what? You're getting justice. And guess who's bringing it to you? God. You have a new beginning here that's coming to you. You're going to see things that you've never seen before. You're going to see a brand new view that you've never seen before. And it's going to be a little scary. You're like, is this real? Is this really happening? Imagine if a person is stepping off a building. I mean, whatever. Imagine somebody stepping off the building. It's like, first of all, it's like, I'm free. Like, free as a bird. Not really. I mean, that seems pretty terrifying, right? At the same time. Terrifying, but you feel, oh, they're birds. They're birds, you know? You have God right there behind you telling you it's going to be okay. So you take the risk and you just see what happens. And God's there like, it's going to be all right. You be all right. You have your vision in mind. You know where you want to be. And guess what? You're creating. Ooh, you are creating that. These are both cards of creating something. She's creating a dress. He's creating a meal. You're creating what it is that you want. Why? Because you got the recipe. That's the recipe. That's the recipe. You got the recipe. You've done the work. You know. You know how to attain what it is that you want. You know. All right. All right. Let's see how this is going to manifest into the 3D, and I think we'll wrap that up if we need any guidance or anything. But I feel like this is a very positive reading. Like we're moving into the right direction, right? We're moving into the right direction. Did we even get past, it's funny, I didn't even get past these. Hold up. So the advice for the divine masculine. The advice for the divine, I mean, really, I'm feeling like the advice for the advice for the divine masculine is, I'm hearing go for it. Take the risk, like the Fool. Take the risk. Free fall. Free ball. You have the strength, divine masculine. You have the strength to, one, go your own way. You can go your own way. You can, it's like, even if people have something to say, it doesn't matter. You do what you want to do. You have the strength to overcome the past. And you really even overcome your past demons and even bad people in your life. Like, you are the one in command of your situation. You are the commander of your own life. So you can be the alchemist, the one who creates gold, takes whatever and turns it into gold, turns shit into gold. Or you can just keep the shit. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, you have the ability to do that. Yeah, take control, divine masculine, the emperor. Step into your divine masculine energy. I'm feeling like this is a group of masculines who have gone from the distorted to the divine. And it's been a rapid shift. So step into that, thank you for thumbs upping. Step into that that emperor energy. You have everybody, look at your energy. These are two major arcanas. Look at what you're going, like, you are stepping up in a big way. Keep on doing what you're doing because you're looking good doing it. You looking good doing it. Keep on doing what you're doing. All right. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. All right. So let's see that advice for the. Why divine feminine are all our cards flying? Because of course they're flying. Because swiftness, things are changing very rapidly for us too. Divine feminines. All right, we're moving forward at a rapid pace. Some of us are really moved. I feel like, okay, different things, because this is an 8 of Wands. Of course, that can mean conversation, communication, for the mind, poetic justice. Anyway, justice. Poetic justice. Okay, anyway. So it's like divine feminines, you can be moving forward at a rapid pace. Also, there could be, some kind of something coming towards you, whether it be communication or visit or like an energy coming towards you. But I feel like, what it is that I feel like is going on? I feel like you are moving forward at a rapid pace towards the future that you want to manifest for yourself. You know that you are the creator of your world. You are co-creating with God, with spirit, with the universe. You are creating with your higher power. Therefore, you are moving forward very rapidly. You can be cutting things out of your life. For example, strife and trauma. I just said strife and trauma. I meant to say drama, but trauma. All right, you're cutting trauma out of your life. Okay, you are. You're getting rid of these things. The Tower in reverse. You're healing. You're dropping Five of Pentacles in reverse. Look at these. I feel like these are things that you felt like you were destined to have. Oh, I'm destined to not have what I want. I'm destined to have bad health. I'm destined to have no love. I'm destined to have blah, blah, blah. You know, and that's just simply not true. That's just simply not true here. But you have to know that. And I feel like you are realizing that. Your story is not over, like the semicolon. Your story is not over. There's a lot of happiness coming up for you. Because look at your beautiful energy, all right? Yeah, you've been through some challenges, but you know what? It's like, I'm getting the image of like a flower or something that's been like a petal that's been slightly damaged. And it's like, yeah, but the flower's still beautiful. It's just unique, you know? Look at that. There you are, the Empress. I just split the deck. Exactly. Period, point blank. All four queens into one. Caring, loving, kind. You know, you're healing. You're giving. You're abundant. The sun shines on you. The sun is shining on you because of the work that you're doing. So, congratulations. Let's see how this is going to manifest in a 3D for you. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about things. You know what? I'll do this. The outcome with the 3D cards. Ooh. I dropped a card and I don't know where it went, so I guess that wasn't meant to be in the deck. Ouch. All right. Nope. All right. Oh, hey, I found a pendulum. Man, this thing was like blending into my white rug. I was wondering where that was. It was blending into my rug. All right, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so what's the outcome for how this manifests? Okay. Say what? Look at this. This is great. Okay, what's the outcome for the Divine Masculine Collective? Divine Masculine Collective. Divine Masculine Collective. I feel like this is a shared energy. What I just pulled, I'll tell you what I got. So for the Divine Masculine Collective, what's the outcome? How's this manifesting into the 3D? They're like, LaChawn, you about to wrap this up real fast. All right. Okay, 2, I'm getting, okay. I love it. I swear to God, I love it. All right, yes. Divine Feminines. How's this manifesting for the Divine Feminines? So the great thing is, they want me to reiterate that through these transitions, both collectives are moving into their best lives. You know, and it's like these changes are not just bringing, I already said that actually, not changes in just one area of life, but all areas, Divine Feminine. But all areas, that's what's up. Yeah. All right. One more. Ooh. Yes, Divine Feminine. Interesting. Okay. So this is what I got. All right, and we'll go with the 3D and then we'll wrap this up because like the cards are flying everywhere. I feel like that's a sign like wrap your stuff up. Okay, so I see what's going on and how this is manifesting in 3D for both of you guys. Is both of you guys are stepping up into like your ability to be abundant, generous, to like give to others, but in a healthy, positive way. You know, offer things to others, but in a healthy, positive way. For Divine Feminine, it's like unconditional love. Divine Masculine is like protection and offering. I just heard integrity, but like offering. I can't think of the word right now, but you know how I can't think of the word right now. If it comes up, it comes up. But this is something that both parties have been trying to manifest for a very long time. For a very long time. These are things people have been praying for, asking for, This is manifesting. There is so much abundance with this King of Pentacles that is manifesting for you because of the actions that you've taken. Excuse me. Because of the judgment calls that you have made, which in the decisions or whatever that you've done, divine masculine, divine feminines, even if, you know, you look back, you're like, oh, maybe that wasn't the best one. At the time, you made the decision with the best kind of outcome in mind for yourself, you know, like, once we know better, we do better. Once we know better, we do better. So this was acting out of, you know, what you thought was the best idea at the time, or even if it was to protect oneself. I just see a lot of friends. I see a lot of fun. Anyway, a lot of spirituality. Anyway, so it's like this is a shared energy, a coming together energy, a joyful energy, a protection energy I see for you, something that you've manifested once again. Now, for the Divine Masculine Collective, I see that the Divine Masculine Collective has been walking away perhaps from, walking away from the things that have not been serving him or them, what has not been serving them, the Divine Masculine. That's what you have been walking away from. You've been listening to your intuition. You've been listening to your guides, and you have been taking the notes. You have been taking the downloads that you have been receiving, and many of you have been walking away from those places, people, and things that are not beneficial for you in order to achieve your own damn love, in order to achieve your wish fulfillment, really. So you stepped away from the past and you decided to go on a new path, right? It's like, or this is something that's coming up. You're deciding to go on a new path by ending the old. Some of you can be moving, all right? Going to find a new place, maybe relocating. You can be researching where to locate, looking at where to relocate. Some of you could have relocated recently. I'm seeing here that, okay, I'm seeing here like children, 2 children. Some of you have 2 children. But I'm seeing moving, packing up and moving away. This could even be away from people that gossip, from gossip and things like that, or things that are trying to keep you stuck, or fears. But this is moving forward towards something much better. You know, you're moving forward towards a new place, a new energy, something that's better suited for you. It's like your time here is up, and now it's time for you to walk into your dream MF in life. It's time for you to walk into your dream life. You deserve this. And just as you are moving into your dream life, Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine is following you. The Divine Feminine is following you. Big changes coming up, moving forward. Moving forward for the Divine Feminine Collective. You are moving forward. You are receiving your karma back for all the good that you have done. The karmic wheel is turning into your favor. Things are going to seem new again because of the wisdom that you have gained. Things are becoming new again. Things are really blossoming again. It's like the spring is coming again. And you may not have felt like this was going to come, or you may have been very worried about that, thinking that this wasn't going to manifest for you. This could have been because of other people around you that you felt were blocking you. Nevertheless, if that doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. But I just see like some doubts here, you know, but there is healing that is coming to you, you know. It's all about using your discernment, really. Using your discernment, and just as a Divine Masculine Collective is being guided to follow their intuition, as are you. So Divine Feminine Collective, you are moving forward from those dark times, from those empty times, from those times I just heard where you were like accepting trash or feeling trash, something about trash. I don't know. I just feel like a sad energy. Like you're moving forward past that, or maybe feeling like you didn't deserve enough, or like you weren't good enough, or confusion or darkness. Maybe you feel like there was a dark cloud hanging over your head. Maybe you were mistrusting of people. Now you're moving forward into a new playful cycle where things are going to be much brighter, things are going to be much happier, things are going to be much better for you, and you followed your guides there. You're going from here to here. Look at what you're going into. You've been here. Oh, I knows it. Now, this is where you set me into. So this is perfect how this aligns with the title, because you really are you really are stepping into your dream life, both of you. Because, damn, this is like really marrying, because guess what? You manifested this. You manifested this. All right? You did. In whatever way. In whatever way. And there are so many beautiful things that are in front of you, because these are things that God is like, God's spirit universe has put on your path. This is your destiny. This is your karma. This is what you are meant to manifest, meant to experience. So this is just an alignment with where you are meant to go. You got the downloads on how to move forward. You see those similar energies. You got the downloads on how to move forward. Now you're manifesting that into the 3D. You realize how to move forward and you're manifesting that in the 3D. So it's healing your nervousness. It's healing any impatience, because you have discernment now. You have discernment, and guess what that's bringing you to? A beautiful place. A beautiful place here. A beautiful place here. This is something definitely that you manifested. All right? And you kept moving forward. You kept moving forward even when you didn't want to. And that's allowing you to come out of this cold energy, just in life in general, whatever areas that you feel like you were lacking in, all that's going to get filled in abundantly, all right? Whatever areas. And you can even see more abundance come in the areas that you were already abundant in. So to top this reading off, the beautiful thing is, guess what's coming out for the collectives here? Bam, the sun. Happy life. You have everything that you want. You have joy, you have passion, you have excitement, you have happiness. There's beauty in life, there's adventure, there's fun. All of the things that you have, all the ways that you put work into yourself, all the ways that you put the work into shifting and changing and aligning with who it is that you're meant to be. All of this is playing out, playing off. All this is paying out. And this is going to have such a beautiful outcome for you, because really you're going to get that dream life that you want. And, you know, for many of us, a dream life is just, I want to have a lot of people around me, a lot of good people. I want to eat good things. I want to have fun. I want to have a good family. I want to be abundant. I want the best. You know, I want to have just good times. You know, and this is just one part of your beautiful life. Another part of your life is exploring new places, exploring new experiences, you know. But it's like both of you guys are manifesting. I can't believe that's the last card of this reading. Like, that's insane, you know, how it's the sun. How beautiful. It's like you can't ask for a better ending. This is the energy that you are both coming to. This is the outcome. Everything that you can ever freaking want. This just like sums up the title. Your dream life is the sun. So, boom. There's your dream life. Everything that you're doing is leading you to your dream life. Enjoy that shit. You deserve it. You've earned it. All right? You've done a good job. I'm like that. You did a good job, all right? No, but every action that you do is an investment into your best future. Every time you make a new decision, every time you say, you know, I think I'm going to act this way. I think I'm going to respond this way. I think I'm going to think this way. I'm not going to think that way. I'm going to think this way. Everything that you do, take that as a rock. Take that as a rock, or a drop of water in a bucket. Drop of water in a bucket. Drop of water in a bucket, right? Every time you change the way you think about things for the positive, I'm not going to think this thought. I'm going to think this high vibrational thought. I'm not going to do the same action that's bringing me down. I'm going to do this new thing. Every single time you make that decision, you're investing in yourself. You're adding another drop to the bucket. And like the Ace of Cups, your bucket is going to overfill. It's like you're putting into that Ace of Cups, which is your emotional fulfillment, right? A new stage, a new beginning, your emotional fulfillment. So you're putting a drop into your Ace of Cups, and then your Ace of Cup overfills. And there's so much to pour onto others because you've poured into yourself first. So those are the messages that I have for you guys, divine feminines, divine masculines. Please thumbs up and like this reading, and thank you to those who have thumbs up. Please also comment. How is this? How is this resonating with you? Go ahead and comment. Share with someone who you think can benefit from this, and subscribe to my channel. Also check out my light language as well as my other readings. It's been real. It's been a good time. Thank you guys for hanging out with me throughout this reading, and I cannot wait to see you guys here soon. All right. I hope I was able to provide you with some useful guidance and messages. Love you long time. Oh my gosh. It's been so hard to... You're welcome, Empress. It's been so hard to take this off. Okay, here we go. All right. Bye, guys. I love you guys, and the best of luck, and I can't wait to see what unfolds for you. All right. Love you guys. Bye.